Hey everyone, it is me, Prince Caius here, and I'm making a what if Deku had a support quirk, and I do like your suggestions on a bunch of your comments, and I will get to those, including the Ami King. That one will be the hardest, but hit that intro in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Deku's quirk is named Karate. It's just like Momo's, just Deku just needs to know what the name of the object or food is or whatever. Deku will have a notebook for quirks, and one more notebook for technology and other stuff that he can create in a flash. Okay, so the day Deku and Inko goes to the hospital to check if Deku has a quirk, the doctor says his quirk is named Karate, and the doctor tells him what it might do and might not do. But a few days go by, and Deku's like using his quirk almost all the time, testing his limits. So when Deku goes to school, some of the kids are saying their quirks and names. Well, their names and quirks first. It was his turn. He went to the front of the room and said, "My name is Zuku Midoriya, and my quirk is named Karate." Deku makes a toy sword so he doesn't like get kicked out of school on the first day. So everyone says that it is a great quirk. While Deku is walking home, he hears some kids bullying a girl at the playground. She has black hair. She's almost tall as Deku. So Deku obviously runs to her, to rescue her, while making a shield around her, and yells, "Get away from her. You shouldn't be a hero if you're going to bully people." Deku fights them all off. The girl says, "Thank you for saving me from those bullies. My name is Momo." Deku takes Momo home just in case if the bullies come back. But they walk every single day from that time. So when Deku was going to school through the shortcut one day, the sludge villain jumped on Deku. But Deku makes a bubble around the sludge villain and jumps in the bubble. All Might appears while saying, "I am here." All Might appears while saying, "Have no fear, Oz, because I am here." Just messed up right there, sorry. Yes, it was cringy. Who cares? Deku wakes up with walks up with the villain inside the bubble, while making a notebook and a pen, and asks All Might for an autograph. All Might gives Deku an autograph, then grabs the bubble and takes him to the cops. All Might appears before Deku got to school. All Might all of a sudden deflates into Small Might. Small Might tells Deku what happened to him and that he wants Deku to inherit his quirk. Deku agrees to inherit his quirk, but doesn't understand why his quirk works that way, but still is writing it down. After school, Deku and Momo walks home just like usual. Deku tells her he will be out of the city for a few months training, and promises her when he gets back they will go on a date. A few months go by. Deku goes back to his house. When he gets there, he hears a voice he didn't hear for years. It was his dad. They both talk for a few hours. Then all of a sudden Deku's dad tells him when he turns 14 in 3 years from now, Deku's going to marry his boss's daughter. Deku starts to text Momo to, like, what's going on. She tells him the same thing is happening. They think it's different people, but their parents show that it's them. Deku's father gives a picture of Momo, and Deku tells his dad that he is actually dating her at the moment, and that he's glad that he's actually knows her before he actually met her. His dad tells him when he's gonna get when they turn 14, they are going to both get married. 3 years go by. Deku and Momo obviously gets married before the anime. It's the start of the anime now, so let's get into the actual anime now part. Now, Momo tells Deku tomorrow is the UA test. Deku tells her that he loves her. She blushes and tells him that she loves him. One day passes by. Oh yeah, plus Momo is not in the entrance exam because she's already going to be accepted to UA. So that's why. So when Deku went to UA, he's walking to the door of UA, but starts to fall, and all of a sudden starts to float just a foot off the ground. He looks around. It was a girl. Uraraka says, "Sorry I used my quirk on you. It's bad luck. It's a bad omen if you fall on an important day like this." Oh yeah, my name is Uraraka. Deku tells her thank you, and then tells her his name. Then they both walked into the UA thing to, get tested. Obviously Deku gets the same score as last time in the writing exam. But time for the robots now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, everyone starts to run, and Deku starts to run around looking for robots. He sees some. He makes other robots basically get controlled. He basically controls them by making a remote control and destroying other robots with the robots. So that's good. While he is using 10% of One For All, he's running around. That's how he's getting around as fast as possible and controlling them as best as he can without getting hurt, like falling on his face or hitting a wall or the ground. So Deku starts to hear. Okay, all of a sudden, the 0-point robot is summoned. Everyone starts to run away. Deku looks at the 0-point robot, but hears a girl screaming. He doesn't think, he just uses 15% of One for All and runs to the 0-point robot. Before he jumps, he sees it's Uraraka. While he's in the sky, he throws a punch. The 0-point robot gets destroyed with a bunch of just 15 other, like 5 or 15 other robots and a few other buildings along the way. Deku goes home and tells Momo what happened that day. And Momo kissed Deku, hoping that he wouldn't do that stupid thing again for being reckless. A few days go by. Deku goes to Momo's house. Well, their house. And well, they're already there. Never mind. They both basically, get up, go to UA. When they get there, before they enter 1A classroom, they actually get interrupted by Eraserhead telling them to get outside before anyone else, because we are going to do testing, and whoever doesn't get a good score is going to expelled, or everyone's going to get expelled. So everyone gets outside. Whoever gets in last place. Deku obviously got first place in everything besides the ball throw. He got second in the ball throw. Eraserhead tells everyone that he was going to expel either the whole class, or one person, or 3. But they can be heroes, and their quirk is great. Plus, they can be heroes. Time for the battle arc. Deku and Uraraka went in the building. Bakugo jumps in front of Deku, but Deku basically makes a shield before he does, and then uses a 15% smash on Bakugo, and then runs to Ida, to the bomb, and then fights Ida, and then makes tiny marbles, making Ida trip, while Uraraka grabs the bomb, and they won. So that is part 1. Hopefully all of you catch up on part 2. See ya.